CNN commentators expressed shock over President Trump's high approval ratings in his return to the White House. Harry Entin, the network's senior data reporter and political analyst, noted that Trump's approval numbers for his first 3 weeks in office have already exceeded those during his first. Whoa. Just 11 days, Donald Trump had a net positive approval rating during his first term, Enten said during a segment of Monday's CNN News Central with co-anchor Sara Sidner. Enten then noted, every single day of Trump's second term so far, he has been on the positive side of the ledger. 21 days, all 3 weeks. That's already 10 more days than it was in his entire first term. His comments were reported by Mediaite. Trump's approval ratings have surged to historic highs, marking a stark contrast from his first term, according to a new CBS News poll. Trump has reached a 53% approval rating, according to the poll, a level he never consistently saw during his previous stint in office. The shift signals that Americans may be more aligned with his leadership the second time around, with many believing he is delivering on his promises. In April 2017, only 46% of Americans believed he was following through on his pledges, but by February 2025, that number had surged to 70%. I think one of the things that's so important for politicians is for folks to believe what they're saying and that they're keeping their campaign promises, Enten told Sidner on Monday. So I think this gives you a pretty gosh darn good idea of what may be going on. Trump's approval rating in New York reached 41%, matching his highest ever level in the deep blue state, according to a Siena College poll released last week. This marks the first time he has hit that number in his former home state since December 2016, with strong voter support for his crackdown on illegal immigration driving the surge. According to the CBS News/YouGov poll, 70% of respondents believe Trump is keeping his promises, a striking increase from the 46% who said the same in April 2017. His deportation efforts have received 59% approval, while his decision to send troops to the US-Mexico border is backed by 64% of Americans, according to the poll. Trump's foreign policy approach to the Israel-Hamas war gained a 54% approval rating. While his administration's bold moves have earned praise from many, they have also drawn criticism from those who believe he is straying too far from traditional policy frameworks. Democrats, meanwhile, have struggled to gain traction in countering Trump's governance style. Some have accused him of deviating from his promises, particularly in his appointment of Elon Musk to lead the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE. They argue that Musk has been given too much power to overhaul bureaucratic systems and reshape government operations. However, the CBS/YouGov poll suggests that the public supports Musk's role, with 51% of Americans wanting him to have at least some influence in government operations and spending. Unlike his predecessor President Joe Biden, Trump has maintained a direct and highly visible presence. Before the Super Bowl, Trump granted an interview to the Fox network, a long-standing tradition that was shunned by Biden the past 2 years. Trump regularly fields questions from reporters aboard Air Force One and inside the Oval Office, a departure from the more scripted approach of the Biden administration. This active engagement seems to resonate with Americans, who describe him as tough, 69%, energetic, 63%, focused, 60%, and effective, 58%. However, some of those surveyed expressed disapproval of several Trump policies. Trump's plans to construct large deportation facilities are opposed by 52% of respondents, according to the poll. Economic concerns remain prevalent, with 66% of Americans believing he is not focused enough on lowering the cost of living. His recent plan to take over the Gaza Strip has also been met with skepticism, with only 13% in favor and 47% against the idea. Historically, presidents experience a honeymoon phase at the start of their administration, but sustaining approval over time is a challenge. Biden enjoyed favorable ratings when he took office, but his numbers plummeted following the chaotic Afghanistan withdrawal in August 2021. The CBS News/YouGov poll surveyed 2,175 adults between February 5 and February 7, with a margin of error of plus or minus 2.5 percentage points.